for Hoja. So Hoja going big economy now, and he did pump a lot of drones into that mid game. Now starting to get the Hydralisks going, is going to try to push up, maybe set down a contain. One Reaver on the front door would definitely help against any sort of contain. Looks like the Observer now able to push up and kills those Zerglings that were so cleverly hiding in the background. That Citadel must be just for the speed. Okay, that is just creepy. What is with that? Okay, Bunky's gone freaky on us now. He's always kind of scared me, to be completely honest. But now he's just beyond weird. Looks like the Observers are going to be able to kill those Zergling scouts on the front door as well. Lurkers, or I'm sorry, Hydralisk's already in that back position looking for that Robo, and it looks like another unit just immediately taking the place of the units that just exited. No, there's the Templar Archives coming out as well, so it is the full tech press here from Bisu. Bisu getting a little bit greedy with his build here. Scourge able to suicide in that shuttle, get one hit. But yeah, I don't think he can. Maybe those units at the 3 o'clock, or I'm sorry, at the 9 o'clock were just for posture. But I don't think he can afford to take an expansion and go all this tech, especially against a Zerg player who has 4 bases and a lot of hatcheries. Now starting to press up, he's taking out, looks like he was able to take out a couple overlords there, but at least that'll give him a lot of tools to work with, I guess. But I think he would want to go with a little bit of a higher unit count altogether. Still able to, wow, and able to take out 2 before coming back home. He does have that weapons 1 online. Now 2 more gateways going down. But the thing is, he's going to be pretty pinned in. He's also opened up that back edge, and he's got the pro blockade just in case some more troops are coming out. And 2 shuttles with a couple of Dark Templar and a couple other units out in the field. We'll see if Hoja will be able to be in position to see this coming. But Bisu's the king of distractionary attacks. There's the Corsairs to lead. Zergling seeing that those units heading that direction. Let's see if he can have those Hydralisks in that back edge position to really deal with it. He's just sending some Scourge, and I don't think Scourge alone will cut it, not against Bisu. But he does have Hydralisks coming around and able to pick off that shuttle. Very nice. Bisu trying to take out some overlords, and you can just see the dismay on his face. Just 2 Scourge trying to push in, at the very least with that Corsair force. He will be able to get some spot going on, maybe kill some. He's going to get some Overlord kills as well. Those Overlords, even with the speed, with that weapons 1, they can just, so many Corsairs in the air can kill Overlords so quickly. Just exactly like this, these 4 Overlords are almost certainly lost to Hoja. Let's see if he can swing back around and somehow help out that 3 o'clock. A couple Scourge just suiciding into it here. More Scourge being produced to try to pull it back. But again, I just feel like it's almost pointless against Bisu. And as I say that, he takes out a Corsair right there. Zealots with speed pushing up. Another shuttle coming to the back end. I don't know that Hoja's really going to spot this shuttle, so I think some Dark Templar are going to be able to sneak into these back base someplace. And with those Corsair planted the way they are, Overlords aren't really going to be able to get any good coverage. More Dark Templar on that front edge. So let's see how much damage this Dark Templar will do. There's no... Oh, a Reaver, actually. I take it back. But Burrow, without that Observer, not going to be able to get a lot of damage done, and it looks like Hoja going in for a kill now, pushing in all sorts of units here. And with the Burrow for Hoja, he's not going to be too concerned. He's also trying to get some sunken colonies down. The one thing is that's just an absolute Hydra funnel. So those Hydrals going to have a hard time pressing in. Looks like some more Scourge and some Overlords being pressed. The Overlords actually screening a bit for those Corsairs. Able to take just 2 Corsairs left in the air. That's really hurting BC. He really wanted to preserve that force. Looks like he's going to have to burrow. Can he burrow in time? Oh, loses a whole lot of drones there. 3 kill. Actually, just about 3. I thought it was going to be more than that. Spore Colony ushering that away. He's lost a hatchery in that bag edge. It looks like he already had 2 more coming up. And now Bisu's shuttle, let's see how much more it can get done before it gets taken out. The Hydra's going to be able to clean up those additional... Ooh, both Corsairs getting taken out as well. So Bisu losing a lot of... he did some damage, but it lost a lot of tech as a result, and I don't know that 4 drones and a hatchery was necessarily worth it, but this is going to give him a degree of breathing room with that speed shuttle to get something else done. And it looks like he's running up with a group of Zealots to try to go in for a counterattack. Hoja getting 2 more hatcheries in that back corner. He's going to be able to refill that drone count fairly easily, and he's also able to establish a base along that back corner. So at the very least, Bisu losing a lot for that, but he has opened up some breathing room. Oh! Those Scourge, there's no way that shuttle's going to be able to get away. They should be able to fan out nicely to take care of this. And Hoja absolutely clogging that 3 o'clock to make sure that Zealots do not have any opportunity to really do anything there. The Zealots now coming home. But Keeley, Bisu, I'm not too worried about these units. He's just trying to keep Hoja off balance, keep Hoja off, basically off his quote-unquote grill, keep him off his face. Spines 1 upgraded. Now he has a pretty swinging economy. He can support a lot of the tech he's got with those 2 Reavers on the front door. He doesn't have to worry about his main. The question is can he hold that mineral only in that back edge? And with the Overlords, maybe we'll see a drop, especially with those Corsairs that have been taken care of. He also needs to be somewhat somewhat wary of a tech shift because Mutalisks might come into play here. We could see looks like a Dark Templar managing to sneak into the main. At least that 3 o'clock got a single drone. Looks like it's going to be taken care of otherwise. Hoja being very, very key on about those Dark Templar in the back of his base. But his economy is somewhat harassed. He should be able to replenish that fairly quickly. He doesn't have an optimum position for that mineral only, but I don't think he's too worried about Scourge pushing back. Not quite getting that shell. That was extremely close. And now a Hydralisk Force pushing in as well. There is a High Templar, so a two-pronged attack, able to dodge that storm. But that's going to give some Zealots some time to come back around. Might be able to sneak in those. He's not going to do anything against those Reavers. But very small Hydralisk Force trying to do something here. This is almost, I would say, a pithy attack from Hoja, maybe just trying to keep Bisu back rather than pushing attacks out in his field where he replenishes. He's got a couple lurkers now out to maybe do some degree of contain. Bisu is going to have to go pretty zealot heavy here from this point on because he's not going to have enough gas to really sustain. He's going to probably want to invest his gas more in observers and more in High Templar now, so it's probably going to be mostly a High Templar zealot army, sending out another shuttle. The one nice thing about shuttles is they are cheap, so maybe he'll be able to, they're 200 minerals. Let's see if he can cycle back around and get, Overlord spotting that out, so probably going to be pre-burrowed or have some Hydralisks in to engage it. Looks like the Hydralisk is able to do a significant amount of damage, not taking the shuttle out completely. Let's see if there's any other Scourge. There's that Robo might get does manage to get 2 drones. I don't know that's worth a pure Reaver and a shuttle. It's got to get more done with than that. The shuttle getting taken out, High Templar, 2 High Templar getting taken out. So what is that? 2 Hydralisks and a Reaver, or I'm sorry, 2 Templar and a Reaver and a shuttle for 2 drones, really, and a couple Hydralisks being somewhat damaged. Not really worth it. Beautiful storm right there, catching a lot of those Hydralisks, really softening them up. Not able to get a pure kill on it, though. And Bisu trying to cycle around. I don't think he's going to be able to hold that 9. I think Hoja's economy has been harassed, but I don't think it's been harassed enough for him to just let that 9 o'clock go up. I think he's going to pull back around, leave those lurkers in position, and just brutalize that 9 o'clock shortly. Cannons are warping in. If he can get those cannons up, though, he's not going to be in a bad position. But it looks like Hoja does have a lot of troops cycling back around. I keep saying that today, cycling back around. I'll stop it. He's got a lot of Zerglings, a lot of Hydralisks moving to that position. He has nothing to stop this. He just does not have the troop count. Moving his Reavers to that position in a shuttle. I don't know if he has other Reavers on the front. The question is now, will it be enough? Because this is going to be a huge, huge attack. I like that on Bisu's part, bringing those units back around. It looks like he's going to go out and engage, try to push them back. That's his entire army, just relying on that ramp across the, just relying some zealots and some cannons, playing very risky there across his main. But nice calculation that is going to allow him to get that 3rd gas and that 9 o'clock up. Hoja sending some more lurkers down. He's at Carapace 1, looks like Spines 2. And that is, it's a really scary army. Now switching to Hive, he does have a degree of map control. Let's see if he decides to capitalize on it. I don't think Bisu can really push out with his armies and hope to contain a counterattack. There we're seeing that Zealot Templar heavy army. And I don't think he can venture across that bridge without getting absolutely wiped out. A High Templar, I'm not sure where it was headed, but it's going to end up getting picked off here. Maybe escapes with a little bit. No, it escapes with its life. A couple Zealots trying to pull around here to that 3. But Hoja not taking any additional expansions. It looks like he's just powering some troops. Some Zealots are able to sneak through and kind of examine this area. But Hoja looks like, he's just going to rely on the Hive Tech off the 3 gas that he already has. Some more lurkers being produced. It could be just simply for crackling speed, something along those lines. But now the lurker, it looks like Bisu trying to clean up those attack forces on the front. Observers getting picked off to make sure those lurkers stay alive. But I think there's another observer in the mix.